So, I see this headline and all I can think to myself is, what does this mean? Does it mean that if Paramount gets WB Discovery, that rhymes with debating bars, that Gunn will still be in charge, but he won't be allowed to woke it up? James Gunn's DCU in jeopardy as Paramount signals major political shift to MAGA, make America great again. China, fake news, huge. A new report by Variety on Paramount. Chief David Ellison confirms a major shift. Paramount wants America-centric content aimed at the middle of the country. Aimed at the middle of the country? What do you mean, like the middle class? World of Real notes that the report even frames the future of Paramount as potentially MAGA-friendly. Paramount is also positioned to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery. So, as of now, they're the closest to acquiring Warner Bros. Discovery. Okay. If that happens and the new leadership wants patriotic, traditional value content, James Gunn DCU doesn't fit. Well, after seeing Peacemaker, you definitely know it wouldn't fit. At least that part, potentially. Gunn has openly fought with conservatives on social media and built a divisive style. That's the opposite of what this new direction signals. Variety highlights Ellison's moving the studio toward content for people who live outside coastal bubbles. UFC at the White House, patriotic, action-driven franchise focus, and middle America priorities all align with right-leaning flag-forward tone. If Paramount buys WBD, as we suggested, that one would carry over to Warner Bros. DC. That rhymes and the game. Bars! Cosmic book news? You rhyming! In that environment, they won't want a DC leader known for clashing with conservatives and turning superhero stories into political commentary. Gunn has a long history of arguing with conservative audiences online, which ended up with Gunn getting fired by Disney in 2018 over resurfaced tweets dealing with joking about two words that you can't say on YouTube without getting a yellow $sign. But right now, the bigger problem is the tone in his DC work. Peacemaker Season 2 features storyline equating our world to a Yahtzee universe. It also featured LGBTQ plus characters mocking Jesus Christ. Fans pushed back, calling it divisive and insulting to anyone tired of political morale equivalent messaging. Peacemaker Season 2 ended up losing nearly 40% of its audience and has since been canceled. Gunn's Superman also sparked a debate about the possible Israel-Palestine parallels, with Variety covering the controversy that's not neutral storytelling. Creature Commandos features similar themes as with the upcoming Supergirl movie and the Lantern TV series. The studio, moving toward patriotic traditional themes, isn't going to hand its flagship superhero to someone generating culture war backlash. Beyond politics, Gunn's DC rollout hasn't been strong enough to withstand a regime change. Bullet point 1. Superman reportedly underperformed financially, which we were the first to report. Bullet point number 2. Peacemaker Season 2 fell off the radar, again losing nearly 40% of its viewers. Bullet point number 3. No new DC projects officially moving forward other than those already announced. Bullet point 4. Gunn publicly admitted that he may not stay after Man of Tomorrow, meaning the head of the studio doesn't even know his own future. I don't want your future! When studios change leaders, they bring in talent that fits their vision. Look at Taylor Sheridan. He basically built Paramount Plus, left for NBC Universal, and still Ellison made sure he came back not to run TV there, but to write the Call of Duty movie. That's important. It shows Ellison still values Sheridan's middle America patriotic style, even after a split. The message is pretty clear. Creators who speak to the audience stay in the mix, one way or another. Gunn is the opposite. He fights conservatives online, mocks the audience, and has leaned into political themes that alienate middle of the country viewers. Of Sheridan, someone whose brand already fits Ellison's vision, has limits on how he's used, then Gunn, who clashes with the audience, has no shot at staying in charge of DC. DC is a legacy American brand. Yeah. Superman is the most American superhero ever created. He's the other than Captain America, he's the American way, not Gunn's human way. If Paramount pushes American First content strategy, they will want DC aligned with the message, and that includes the comics. Gunn's tone is sarcastic, ideological, and often confrontational. It doesn't fit this new strategy, and it doesn't match the audience Paramount is signaling that they want to serve. With Gunn, it was Gunn's contract ending in 2026. His future is already uncertain. The writing is clear. Paramount will run WBD, and a Paramount run WBD isn't going to keep Gunn in charge of DC. Well, I guess we're just going to have to see how this all turns out. It'd be really interesting to see everything turn really patriotic and waving the flag and America first and everything unwokeified. Be very, very interesting future for DC. Well, guys, everybody's always complaining. I don't trust it if it's not reputable. Cosmic Book News has had plenty of stories that have been true. Just when you don't agree with it, or now all of a sudden it's irrelevant and they're not legitimate. Now they're quoting Variety. Now what are you going to say, huh? And then they're quoting Variety, which is the one you guys point to that are the only truth tellers in the industry, right? Post the comments down below. Let me know what you all think. If you enjoyed my thoughts on this, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. We're just going to have to see what happens. 10 million subscribers. Woo!